Dear parishioners and families of all saints, greetings to all of you, and it's once again a great joy for me to communicate to you through this weekly message. And it's always a great joy for me to be able to be in touch with you. And this week it's not going to be so much my reflection, which I always love to do. We will continue with my weekly reflection from coming week. But this week I would like to really talk about the proposed limited opening of the churches for the liturgy of the Eucharist or the Holy Mass by our Archbishop. Archbishop Sample sent a memo last Friday to the pastors and administrators to get ready for a limited reopening within the legal framework of the governor's executive order. Accordingly, the pastors and administrators are asked to work with their staff and parishioners towards a limited reopening of parishes with a maximum number of 25 people for a celebration. In the last few days, I have had several meetings with the staff, pastoral council, coordinators of liturgical ministers, and some volunteers. Before I proceed to share with you the plan for our parish here at All Saints, I want to draw your attention to some of the general principles that are reiterated in the document sent by the Archbishop and the guidelines that are given to us. The Archbishop has extended the dispensation from the obligation to Sunday Mass and the holy days of obligation as well. Therefore, this means those who are vulnerable, those who are at risk, those who are with compromised immune system, and people with underlying health concerns, and even all those who are concerned about being in the presence of 25 people, you are urged to stay home and be safe. And we also plan to continue live streaming of our masses. So please stay home and participate in the masses. Every effort will be made to ensure physical, social distancing, cleaning, disinfecting the environment after each service. Every parish has been asked to develop their own sign-up method for Mass to strictly limit the number to 25, including the celebrant and other liturgical ministers. Now, here at All Saints, we have a specific plan. That is, we are working on a sign-up online, and there would be an opportunity for you to call the parish office and sign up for the masses that we have. So we would have the daily Mass at 9 o'clock, starting from Monday through Saturday. And on weekends, for now our schedule would be this coming Sunday, on Mother's Day, 10th of May, we are going to have just 9 a.m. Mass. But in the coming week, we will go back to our weekend Masses, but with a slight change. That is, on Saturday, if we have enough people interested in the Eucharist and the Mass participating here in the church, then Saturday, 5 o'clock would be the Vigil Mass. And I want you to pay attention to the change of times, which would be online, which would be on our website, and you will receive an email notification as well. So Saturday evening, 5 o'clock Mass, and Sunday morning, 9 o'clock Mass instead of 8. And if we have more people interested in, we will add the 10:30 Mass. If there are more people interested in, there will be an evening Sunday Mass at 5 o'clock again. So depending on the people who are interested, the number of people who want to participate in the Mass, we are planning to ramp up slowly the number of Masses. But for the coming week, we are beginning with 9 a.m. Mass on Sunday. And you will have more information available on our website in the coming week. And all those parishioners who would like to attend the Mass, we are encouraging you to call the parish office. If it's about Mass, please call me at any time. We are required to have those who are attending the Mass, their first names, last names, and their contact number for your safety. That's mandated by the Archdiocese. It's for internal purpose only. We are not sharing it with any of the governmental agencies unless there is really a health crisis that we would like to cooperate with the state officials. And also to maintain the physical, social distancing mandated by the CDC in the church, all of your seating places will be marked with clear 6 feet guidelines. And we are blessed in our All Saints community with a bigger church, and therefore we have made every effort that you will have more than 10 feet between two people. And also, the Masses will be of shorter duration. So you can be very happy that I'm not going to be preaching 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes homilies. It would be just a minute reflection. So my intention is to kind of really get the spirit of this recommendation from the Archdiocese to provide the experience of the Eucharist for those people who yearn it, but at the same time being so sensitive to the safety issues that are before us. Therefore, we will try whatever we can to send you home in 30 to 35 minutes. That would be the shorter duration of the Mass, including the Sunday Masses. And also, the congregational singing is discouraged at this time, listening to the health experts. So the communal singing, congregational singing is not encouraged. There will be a cantor who would be far removed from the people who would be leading with a minimum singing. Everything would be just spoken. All the responses to the Mass, everything would be spoken. And we have also at All Saints have made arrangements that you will not be coming up to receive communion forming a line. Rather, I would be going around. So we have a lot of aisles in the church. As I said, we are blessed in so many ways, unlike many other churches, which is a very safe way of coming to you and maintaining my distance and giving you the communion. And I'm also planning to have my face mask at the time of communion, as I would be coming closer to you, not to pose any health risk to you. I'm conscious of my responsibility as a pastor, and I'm also responsible to make sure that you are safe here in the church. And about the face masks, we just follow the CDC guidelines. You are welcome, you are encouraged to use the face mask following the guidelines of the CDC, but we are not mandating it, making it compulsory for anyone. we are recommending, highly recommending. But I want you to really understand the spirit of this limited reopening. I know that some of you will have questions, some of you will have concerns. I too have questions, I do have concerns. I am responding to the request that is being made by the Archbishop of our Archdiocese. And I know some of our parishioners who really yearn for this experience of the Eucharist. I'm sure many of you miss receiving the Eucharist, being in the community, being with the community. And we are not going back to the normal. This is in a lot of ways changed. And we are making sure that you will be exiting through all the doors without any way of bumping into anyone. And the spirit of this recommendation to reopen in a very limited way is to provide the Eucharistic experience to our people. And therefore, those that are at risk, those who are not comfortable, please stay home and participate in the live streaming masses we will have. There will be my message, weekly reflection to you every week. We will continue to do some of the things that we have been doing. And we will also provide the opportunity for those people who really like to receive communion. That is the spirit of this recommendation, and we are taking every effort to make it safe for everyone. We have already made sure that we have all the cleaning supplies, the disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizers, everything to make this experience safe as far as possible. And I want you to understand the spirit of this invitation to all of you today, and we will be reaching out to you with more information in the coming days, because we are not actually reopening this coming Sunday. We are inviting a few people for the May crowning, and we are having a 9 o'clock Mass. But from next week, we hope to really have the full sign-up so that you will be able to really pick the time that you would like to come, if you would like to come, and also we would make sure that all the other arrangements are made. Thank you for patiently listening, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free. You have my cell number and you have my email. Always feel free to contact me with your concerns, with your questions. I will be very happy to answer any of your concerns or questions. Thank you for your understanding. I'm hoping to see some of you at least in the coming weeks. God bless you.